What's good? It's over his game. We're back with another live stream. Welcome back to the channel. And we are back with continuation of From TV series, Season 4, Episode 6. The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. So, as you see, we got a new poster behind us. I found it at Dollar Tree. Pretty lit. One Piece, all the characters. Pretty awesome. So for our One Piece continuation, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice addition. Otherwise, it's a nice poster. That's a nice background situation. I got the iPhone 17 Pro Max in Cosmic Orange. So as you can see right there with the camera, I don't feel like taking the case off because that'll be a little bit of a process because it's a little process to put it on because it's out of box. So there's a little bit more to it. Appreciate the new subscribers, by the way. So apologies for being a little bit behind on this one. We should definitely be on track. Next weekend, I should say. Should be more on point, I mean. Share it real quick here. Appreciate the sub only one, thank you. I gotta open Tree Social. Hold on. Some of these I have not fully relogged back in again. So I gotta relog back in. There we go. I'll probably have to do that for Discord as well. Maybe. Oh, okay. I guess Discord is already ready to go. That's easy. We got lots of grinding content today. Let me know what you guys think about the One Piece. We got a review stream on Backrooms as well. But yeah, this is a 17 Pro Max. Obviously, you guys can see. and it's nice. I tell you what, it's nice. I love it. It's definitely bigger though. I tell you what. I gotta go get my watch. Alrighty. So, also got the new series watch. Series. I hate when it plays so loud. Yeah, so Series 11. That's what this one is. Brand spanking new. Got it with my new phone. So, it's the latest and greatest at the moment. So, freaking awesome. Love it. As well, it's a little bit bigger, as you can tell. But, it's got a lot of nice improvements, like better battery and faster, of course. A little bit more storage. Not that was really an issue, but, it's always nice. A little bit bigger screen, and a bunch of other stuff that they added to it that I don't remember at the moment. I think it's something to do with blood pressure. They're able to, do that better or something. I think if you have high blood pressure, stuff like that, so they're able to make out that feature or sensor. So nice things that they added. So it's awesome. So I figured to show that kind of stuff off a little bit. Obviously, when I get my other case, which I'm working on that, I think Monday or Tuesday, I'll kind of call up the place and kind of figure that situation out. Try to get it situated. Then I should be able to get that this week. So, they're a bunch of idiots. Had the address and the apartment number, and they still unknown addressee. So they must be dumbasses, evidently. So, so I'm going to change it to my parents' address because that will be easier to comprehend, evidently. So yeah. So. Alright. So, hit that like when you guys do enjoy it. Go for 5-6 likes. That'd be awesome. Hit that subscribe button for more fire content like this, of course. For more from continuation, of course, hit that bell to be notified every time we go live or upload content like this. Playlist will be in the description below. See my entire reaction from beginning to the very end. Of course, social media, stay extra notified, polls, updates, second channel, Twitch, house first channel. Become a member. All down there is always extra content. Helps for me. I appreciate that very much. The only episode that went to a 9.5 for me, at least, was episode 4. That kind of dropped off just a little bit, but not by much. I was still digging the episode. It was still a very good episode. It just didn't have enough oomph to it. You know what I mean? Not really much per se. Kind of happened. But we're back at the 10 with episode 5. So we'll see if episode 6 can continue those things. Let's get it.
Previously on From.
This place is fucking with your head because he knows how much you miss your dad. She had 2 seizures in 2 days.
You're really angry at me right now because you know I'm right.
When I found Mom out by the bottle tree, I saw him. He was eating her.
We'll be leaving on a jet plane. What's wrong with you? Show him money again.
There's something about those dolls. I think I've seen them before.
What just happened?
I remembered how to hurt them.
Boy, I think the mushrooms kicked in. Oh. Show me what I used to know!
It's me when I was 12 years old.
Il faut dégager la voie, trouver le chemin.
This is where the children were sacrificed.
Tell me how we save them when we've already failed.
Hi, Jane.
Hey, how the fuck did we get here?
Jane, you never left.
I know what we have to do to go home. I know how we can save the children.
That's it?
You can't be serious.
I'm telling you, it is the only way.
To what? To get everyone killed? You want to go down in those tunnels where those things live because you think the bones of those children are buried down there?
Yes.
It's getting late. All right? We should get some sleep.
Listen, I understand that this all seems a little shaky.
A little shaky? Is that how you describe this? A little shaky?
When you going into this, it was an out-of-the-box swing. If you're just going to flatly reject everything I found based on how I found it, then what the fuck did I even do?
All right. Let's just forget for a second that you saw all this during a mushroom-infused fever dream. Let's just put that aside for a second. Even if you're right, and the bones are down there. So what? How does finding bones help us go home?
I'm not entirely sure yet.
Bones.
Okay, listen to me. There are countless examples throughout history of cultures, of religions that hold the remains of the deceased in great reverence. What do you think the Egyptians mummified their rulers for? This place, this fucking nightmare that we are stuck in, was built on a sacrifice. What if the bones are what anchor the spirits of those children here? I mean, have you ever wondered why those creatures never come out of the tunnels during the day? What if they're down there protecting the very thing that makes this place possible?
Which brings me back to the part where you get everyone killed.
But not if we do it right.
Oh, okay. Tell me what the right version of this plan looks like.
Well, I mean, that's sort of where you come in.
Look, I realize there are a lot of things in your head right now that may turn out to be really important, but look at it from where I'm standing. You want me to help plan a suicide mission because of some things that you saw in a mushroom trip.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do to prove to you this is real?
Yeah, I don't know.
The door.
What?
You and I went into the basement in Colony House.
I already told you we didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't. And I've never been inside the basement of Colony House, so I would have no way of knowing what it looks like down there.
Jade describing the basement of Colony House isn't going to prove
There was a hidden door. Do you remember seeing any doors in the basement of Colony House?
no.
So if we go there, and we find that door, we should at least consider what I'm telling you about these bones is true.
It'd be a start. Come on, here we go. All right.
Explain to me why this was fun for your generation.
We didn't have phones.
Interesting. It's like social media from the Stone Age.
This is it. This is the basement I saw. It's a little more organized.
Yeah, we're trying to build a narrative for the people that came before us. See if we missed anything.
Boy's just trying to keep me busy because he knows that I want to kill myself.
Oh, how's that going?
I haven't told Maris yet.
So it's going well then.
What do you need?
I'm looking for a secret door that I saw while I was on mushrooms I found in the forest.
People have strange conversations here.
Yahtzee! Come on, be hand!
Hey.
Just give me a hand, come on. No, it's supposed to be here.
Jay.
It's supposed to be here. Everything else is exactly the same.
Jay.
It's supposed to be here.
Wow, that's wicked.
When I was just a little boy, I asked my father, what will I be? Will I be handsome? Will I be rich? Is what he said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their father, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? I tell them tenderly. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
What's up, Sean? How are you doing? That's good.
The door, maybe it's just a metaphor.
Maybe the bones are a metaphor.
No. I understand that you have doubts. Okay, if the situation were reversed, I have doubts too. And I realize what I'm suggesting is incredibly risky.
It's fucking suicide.
Maybe for some, yeah.
Oh, you okay with that? Well, we lose a couple of people? Maybe a dozen? How many's too many, Jade?
How many people are gonna die if you keep sitting on your goddamn hands doing nothing? How many of you already lost? Huh?
What the fuck you say to me? Say it again. Go ahead, say it again.
There's only so long that you can hold this place together with grit and good intentions. At some point, something's gonna give, something's gonna change. You know, this is all from down.
Don't push me, Jade.
This is our chance, Boyd. I went looking for answers. I found answers. This is our shot.
What was that about?
Let's go outside.
So, Jade thinks that digging up these bones is gonna somehow help us get home.
If the bones are even down there in the first place, yeah, that's his theory.
And Jade and Tabitha have these memories because reincarnation.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
If you'd asked me before I got worms under my skin, or before I found magical rocks in the forest that protect us from monsters, oh, look, I wasn't trying to keep any of this from you. I just
I don't know. Things haven't exactly been quiet lately.
Yeah, no.
Remember the good old days? When we used to count the nights when nothing bad would happen?
You had told me that was the good part.
There's something else we need to talk about.
Look.
Oh my god, what's he doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Victor's on the roof.
What?
Shit.
Pretty nice view. What are you doing up here?
When I was a boy, a man jumped from here. He hated this place so much. He was so scared all the time, so one day he jumped. It took days for him to finally die. He was trying to fix things. It just made them worse. Are you here because of what I told my dad?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have told him any of that.
Hey, Victor. Man in the suit. He came here just like everybody else. Is there anything else you can remember about him? Hey.
I can try.
Okay. Why don't we go inside?
It's a little nerve-wracking. A little bit. I didn't think it was fun.
Sarah. Julie. Hi. What's the pay for?
I wanted to do something nice for Sophia, make her feel more at home. Nathan always used to say a fresh coat of paint will fix all your woes. I don't know what colors in the cans.
Look, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I didn't really understand what you went through, but I think I do now. Yeah. Just wanted to say sorry.
Do you want to help? I have an extra brush. Come Come on inside.
This man in yellow. You told your dad he came to town just like everybody else.
I thought his suit was funny. He seemed like a nice man.
Was he alone when he came here?
Yes. Thanks. No, I'm not sure.
Do you remember what kind of car he came in?
It was big. It was brown.
Brown. Is that one of the cars you took out to the woods?
I didn't want to see it.
Okay. Hey, you think you could go out there with us and show us which one it is? Victor, hey, Victor. I'm not gonna make you do anything that you don't want to do, okay? You just need to get as much information as we can. We need to find out if this guy, this Matt, whatever he is, if it's something that we've got to worry about. Just trying to keep everybody safe. Will you help me do that? Hey, it's okay.
Boy, you in there?
Hey, what are you doing back so soon?
You need to come down to the shed.
Oh.
Hey, you doing okay?
Have you seen Victor?
He's up in his room. Where's Ellis?
He's fine. He went inside to check on Fatima. Patty's down at the clinic. She got pretty banged up.
How?
Let's go inside.
The fuck, Donna? Who's that?
It was Roger. I don't know how else to say this, so I'm just gonna say it. We were attacked by giant dolls that came out of the lake. And these, not just decorative. Tabitha used it to kill one of the dolls. Drove it right through the fucker. Rest just walked away. Sadly, that was after they got a hold of Roger. We found his body this morning.
Oh. Jesus.
We left some food back up at the settlement so we could bring back the totems. We figured they'd be worth more than a few bags of turnips. Anybody need a drink? Because I need a drink.
Say something.
It's just a lot to take in.
I'm not crazy.
No, I know. That's not. After everything that this place has done to you, with everything that this place is still doing to you, I just don't understand what's happening. Okay, and I feel like there is just so much more that I should be doing to help, and I feel like I am the one that's failing here. No, I know. I'm not just saying that so that you'll look. Just help me understand.
Growing up, there were a lot of times when I was afraid. A lot of times when I felt powerless. But those stories about the Jinn, Vishnu and Krishna, the Golem of Prague. I understand now why my father told me those stories. The world was so fucking scary. But if I could believe in magical things, then that was something no one could ever take away. We have seen so much darkness. We've lived with so much fear.
to believe in magical things.
Victor?
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to remember stuff, bad stuff.
Is this about the suit we found in the forest? Why did you get so scared?
I don't want to tell you that.
Why not?
Because I told my dad he got really upset.
Why?
I just told you I don't want to tell you that.
Well then, I guess I'm not going to tell you what happened at the settlement.
Fine.
Can I draw with you?
Yes.
The lake had monsters in it.
What kind of monsters?
Giant dolls.
Really? What did your mom do?
My mom killed one.
Hey, mom's pretty tough.
Yeah.
My mom was pretty tough too. She always smiled even if she was scared. Because she knew that we would be scared if she didn't. I don't think my dad's that strong.
No.
Excuse me? Have you seen the sheriff?
No, he, try up at Colony House name.
Thanks. Your name is Henry, right?
That's right.
You like troubled, Henry?
It's been a bit of a day. Excuse me. You again, huh?
Why is there a bar inside of a gas station?
Better question is, why is there a gas station in a town where no one can leave?
That's a good point. Who makes the alcohol?
It's my understanding there used to be a bartender here. He's dead now, of course.
Do you mind if I join you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
No, sit, please. I didn't mean to be rude.
I get it. Trust me. It's kind of amazing that anyone has the capacity to do anything even remotely.
Here's to the resiliency of the human spirit. Let's be resilient together. How old are you?
Old enough to have buried my dad. Old enough to grieve.
Touche.
All right. So you're saying that those things that attach you, right? You're saying, I'm sorry. What are you saying?
They were my dolls. I was a little girl. The man who took them from me was afraid of them. He said they gave him nightmares. So he threw them in the lake. But then when the man died, somehow they came to life.
Our fears become part of the forest.
So what?
When the cicadas were all over town, Sarah told me Nathan had always been terrified of them. She thought that maybe the people who die here, that their fears, their nightmares, become part of the forest.
I think she was right.
God damn it. Donna, how are we going to tell people? How are we going to tell them that they not only have to worry about those smiling pieces of shit that come out at night, but now we have literal fucking nightmares that we can't even protect them from? How much more can people take before
Why
we
don't you just have a seat?
No, look, I just need to splash some water on my face.
Donna! Oh, hey, Donna.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Donna. Donna, talk to me. Donna, talk to me. Don't be Christine now. Yeah. Take the bag. Yeah. Donna, think you know how to check for a pulse?
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
I found the ointment. Oh, great. There's not much left. Okay. Okay. This is gonna sting, okay? It's gonna keep it nice and clean, okay? Just breathe. Oh, I know. You're doing great. Good. Okay, no. Is this here?
Christy! Donna had a heart attack.
What?
Come on, Donna. Stay with me.
Hey, watch out, flew away. Back up.
Does she have a pulse?
What?
No, she doesn't. How long has it been?
I don't know, 5, 7 minutes. I don't know.
Okay, start a confession right away. Okay. There. Yeah. Okay, continue compressions.
Come on, Donna. Come on.
Come on!
Okay, pulse check. No pulse. Okay, continue compressions. Come on, Donna.
Don't die like this.
Okay,
Come on,
pulse check.
girl.
No. Clear. Okay, go. Come on, Mama. Okay, pulse check. No.
What? You want to hit her again? Hit her again!
Wait, it's not gonna work.
I said hit her again!
Hey, don't you do this. You don't die until I say you die. You hear me? You don't die until I say you die. Open your fucking eyes!
Whoa.
What was that? You see that?
Yeah.
You see it?
Her pulse is back. It's weak, but it's back. Donna? Hey, Donna, can you hear me?
Is she okay? Why isn't she?
I don't know, but we need the monitor from the ambulance.
Yeah, I got it.
How are we gonna power them up here?
Howard, don't worry about that. I'll take care of that. I'll tell you, just take care of her, okay?
Donna, can you hear me?
I haven't seen one of these in years.
Oh, my God.
Hey, where are the wires?
What?
The extra wires for the radio tower. Where are they?
What's going on?
Donna had a heart attack.
What?
Jesus. Say where the fucking wires? Hey, it's out in the shed. Come on, go. What the fuck is this? There's a problem at the cell. Who is it? Hey, the wire. It's under the thing. Help move. Come on. That ready? 1, 2, 3. Jesus. Jay, hey, I promise I'll explain everything later.
Hey! Donna needs your help. Get your shit together. Okay. All right. Thank you. Get the wires. What's it?
What's going on in there? She's gonna be okay?
Oh, fuck.
Mom? What happened?
I thought you were outside.
Why is everyone sitting by Donna's room?
Donna had a heart attack.
But she's okay, right? Is she okay?
We don't know yet. Everyone's doing whatever they can.
Hey.
But she was fine. Is it because of the settlement?
No.
Because of the dolls?
No. It's... Honey, sometimes things like this just happen to people.
I want to go see her.
Ethan?
I want to see her before she dies.
Hey, don't say that. She's not gonna die.
Yes, she is. Everyone here dies, so please. Just let me say goodbye. Please.
Almost got it.
Okay, we got it.
All right, well,
Well, her vitals are really stable, which is good.
okay. And why isn't she awake? Hey, look, talk to me.
Well, we just don't know how long her brain's been deprived of oxygen for.
She's gonna wake up. Christine.
I don't know.
Hey. Tabitha's asking if she could bring Ethan in for a second. He's just really upset.
Yeah, just for a second.
Okay.
Donna? I won't forget what you said. That fear is what makes us heroes. I promise I'll always do my best to be brave. Love you, Donna.
I'm this bitch.
That doesn't get any better, does it?
No, it's not. And that, it seems,
Go
is
start.
the end of that.
I say we go for bomb number 2.
My dear, I cannot find it in my heart to disagree.
I can get it. Can I ask you something?
Fire away.
Why were you staring at that suit in the sheriff's station? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Nah, it's all right. It's just the man who wore that suit. He did things to my family. He did horrible things.
You have family here?
Well, just my son now. He came here with my wife and daughter 40 years ago.
And that man Where is she now?
Rotting in hell, I hope.
I say we drink to your family.
And to your father.
And to my dad. Wait. There has to be something around here that'll make that taste better.
There's not. Trust me, I've looked.
Well, maybe you didn't look hard.
What happened?
Just some broken glass.
Ooh, well, no. That doesn't look too bad. Let me see. There gotta be a clean rag around here somewhere.
Oh no. That fucking creature.
Boss? What are you doing?
I'm gonna make food for everyone up at Colony House.
Why?
Donna. She had a heart attack.
Shit. She okay?
We don't know yet.
Want some help?
That'd be nice.
Let me check this.
It's weird doing something normal. I almost forgotten what it was like.
What do you miss most? Like, not the obvious things, the little things.
Candy. I miss candy. I had a real sweet tooth. What?
Nothing. I'm trying to picture you on a couch somewhere eating a box of milk duds.
Oh. I was more partial to gummy worms, gummy bears, really all things gummy.
I like donuts.
Oh, donuts. Yeah, I forgot about donuts.
There's this store that my dad used to take me to, this donut shop, when I was a little girl. Just me and him. Stupid daddy-daughter thing. But one day I told him I didn't want to go anymore. I wanted to hang out with my friends. I wish that I...
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Before you said you understood what I went through. How?
Something here convinced me that I could still help my dad. Like I could go back to the day it happened and I could save him. I can't do that. Can I?
I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Hey.
Any news?
No, nothing. Nothing yet. You, talk to Fatima?
Yeah.
And?
Well, my wife is building a monster in a room full of dirt. You get it? I think it's exactly what she needs right now.
She awake?
No, not yet. You can go sit with her if you want. Hey,
Lie me down the temple.
I'll give you some space. If anything changes, you let me know.
Yeah.
I'll just be outside.
All right, you can cut the shit now and open your eyes. I want you to listen to me. Okay? I cannot do this without you. So you better wake the hell up. You hear me? We got things to do, you and me. I'm not saying goodbye. You understand? I ain't fucking saying goodbye.
What are you gonna do if she doesn't wake up?
The hell kind of question is that?
Practical one.
That sorry bastard is back again.
Make sure you get those nice and thin.
Said I help. Cut off my fingers from pie or stew.
It's really good stew. Make them a little bit chunkier. What are you looking over there in the corner? Get in here and chop some veggies.
Oh no,
I wasn't asking.
okay.
We're a handsome fucking pair, huh?
You remember the night that me, Abby, and Ellis rolled into town?
Yeah. Pretty sure Abby wanted you to shoot me.
You scared the shit out of us. Running into the middle of the street like a goddamn lunatic. Then you bring us down to some dugout bunker. And there was Donna. Dale was there too. Yeah. Remember the first question Donna asked me?
No?
Do any of you snore? I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. We just heard monsters screeching in the forest and then climbed into a hole, and this lady is talking about snoring. And then she looked at me calm and steady and said, if you snore, they'll find us. Right there in the middle of all the fear, the disbelief, the pants shitting chaos, a little voice in the back of my head said, this one. Yeah, she knows how to survive. We might be okay. That's what got me through that night. Darkest, scariest night of my life, and she's the one that got me through it. I don't think I ever told her that. We bumped heads in the beginning. She made it very clear that she did not like me at all. No, sir.
So what changed?
And I like to think that we got to know each other a little. The answer is I don't have the slightest fucking idea.
Answer to what?
You asked me what I was going to do if she didn't wake up.
There's time to get these people home. Look, this might not be the moment to bring this up, but Jade already told you what you need to do. You really just gonna ignore that over a missing door?
In fact, that Donna's
No,
lying
you're right.
right now.
This is not the goddamn moment.
Lord.
Oh, hey. Oh, no. You okay? Hey, you're here. You okay? Quick thing! You're here. Get in here. You're okay. You're all right.
Donna? Hey, Donna.
Oh.
I know. Can you look at me? Donna, just breathe. Good. Yeah. Okay, you just squeeze my hands, okay?
Dad? Yeah. She's awake. She's, Hey, would you tell everybody? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, can you do that?
God bless.
She's okay? Yeah. I'll be, there you go. Good as no. Sort of.
Should we drink to my good health?
Why not?
No. Shit.
Oh, that one had some kick.
You know what I was thinking, Henry?
I do not, but I am near certain you are about to tell me.
It's the strangest thought, but I just can't shake it. You know, we're trapped in a town we can't escape from, surrounded by monsters that come from the forest at night.
Don't keep drinking that. God damn it.
Have you ever wondered if maybe this is not just a dream?
No. I'm sorry. No. It's too fucking real to be a dream.
Great news about Donna. Just too bad about Roger.
You can't let me have a fucking minute, can you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Take as much time as you need. I'm sure it's fine.
Fuck off.
It's not as though murderous dolls climbed out of a lake and attacked your people.
All right. What Tabitha said about people's fears, the nightmares becoming part of the forest after they die. Is that true?
I think it might be, yeah.
Tip of the spear.
What's that?
This guy named Martin once told me that those things that come out at night, they're just the tip of the spear. The bones of those kids, are they down there? Are they in the tunnels?
I don't know.
What the fuck do you know?
That you're running out of time.
Hey, how am I supposed to take people down into those tunnels when I don't have a fucking clue if what Jade saw is even real?
Some things you just have to take on faith.
Yeah, then he goes away. Of course.
Not with something like this.
What's up, Mr. Dan? What's good, home? Home now? Awesome.
You wanna fuck with me? Huh?
Oh my god.
You wanna test me, huh?
Well, there's your door.
You wanna fuck with me?
God damn.
go down in those tunnels. You want me to rip people's lives? Then show me the fucking door.
That's right, you got it. Oh. Well, I'll be damned. Pathway is there. It just wasn't. It just the door wasn't there. Oh.
Holy shit. We're gonna need a plan.
Oh, the door's behind the fucking bricks. Oh, shit. Damn. Woo! That put me on edge. I get a cab. Oh, man. Wow. 10 out of 10. No problems with that episode. That was damn good. It had me on freaking tippy toes in terms of Donna. Oh my god, I thought we lost her. Oh man. And for that reason too, I was like, no, don't die this way. Oh man. Oh man. W. Boyd, he didn't give up. God bless. God bless my man. He didn't give up. He brought her back. God bless, God bless. Woo. And he found the damn door. Also W's. Okay, so the door is there. It just was cover. It was just hidden by brick. That's what it was. It was hidden by brick. And now that he broke a hole into the brick, now you can see the door. W was on that. Now that makes sense. That makes sense. More sense. It makes more sense. At least Henry didn't die in this episode, but that definitely concerns me for the next episode. 110%. That really concerns me for that episode. Because he freaking drank that. He should have not drinking that. That fucking creature. I hate that goddamn creature. That creature's absolute hell. Oh man. Should not be anywhere near that fucking creature. Anyway. You should not be anywhere near that goddamn creature. So what the goddamn? No. What the fuck are you doing? Quit fucking jumping around. I'm trying to go to the Pacific Letters. Damn. Jesus.
Upcoming episode.
Whoops. Okay. Wait, is this it? Oh, this is it. Here we go.
Another major moment.
Oh, God. Freaking knows it. I want your stupid ass yakking over it. I want to see the goddamn. Is this it?
From season 4 episode.
Oh my god. Oh, maybe it's. Maybe it's that. Do they show a promo? I don't even know. No pro. Oh, okay. Well, that would make sense. Dumbasses are yakking. Dumbasses are yakking. I hate when people do that. I'm sitting here trying to find a fucking promo. Is it? W. Boyd, badass. I'm glad Donna lived. Yeah, I was scared for her, man. Oh my goodness. That's why Boyd is the man. He didn't stop. I'm worried about Henry too. For some probably still waiting. God damn it. Shoot me. But there should be, Mr. Bean. There should be. Why isn't there a promo? There should be! No, why not? No, why not?
Oh man, they almost gave me a heart attack. I mean, I bet the Donna's been
What a way to start the episode.
safe for a good while now. There's still one box that I have to unpack. Oh my god, you almost gave me a heart attack. Oh, it was so hard not to laugh. Well, damn, that hit home.
That's it.
Alright, guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. Let's do that again! Alright, guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for From. This one's going to be doing my next review for From Season 4. This is for Season 4 episode.
Oh, man. That's funny when you fuck it up, Mr. Dan. I really laughed at the time for you to freaking say, "What's up, guys?" You say it twice. You repeat. Oh, that shit's fucking funny.
6, we are back, folks, with the next episode of From. Very happy about that. There was a week intermission there for the show. So wanted to, of course, first off say welcome back to From. Welcome back to Fromville, Fromily. Welcome back in. And, we got a brand new episode here. So, there's a lot to discuss with this one because this episode kind of went in like a million different miles per hour. Like, there are so many different things. Yeah. I will say right off the bat, this episode was good, but there were a few things that annoyed me this episode. So we'll talk about those things as well, too. Now, overall, though, it was a good episode. I liked it. I liked that Boyd kind of got a little bit more to do in this episode. He kind of had some pretty big rage moments that I thought were pretty good. And you can tell he's kind of getting sick and tired of all this. He kind of, he's getting determined to kind of figure out what's going on, Now, this episode has a few different plots going on. You've got Jade right after we left off. Basically, he says that he knows how to get home. And basically, they find the bones of the children, apparently from what he was saying. Like, that's like a start or something like that. So, and that leads to underneath the colony house. So they go to the colony house. And he's explaining all this stuff, and Boyd eventually has enough when he brings up the people that he couldn't save, and Boyd ends up, choking Jade a little bit, getting pissed off about, all the people that's dead and stuff, and Jade really is pushing his buttons with Boyd, you could tell, and I thought that was a pretty insane sequence. So Jade feels like he knows, and then you have Boyd that ends up finding Acosta, and Acosta is talking about how she's, still getting ready to find a way to off herself and all this other stuff. And I'm like, my God. Acosta, I just don't even know what they're doing with at this point. I really have no idea what the point of that character is. Like, she's just moped around all season, and she drove an ambulance one time, and that's it. Like, Acosta is such a just non-interesting character at the moment. I don't know what it is. I just don't, I don't know where she's going. Like, I have no...
Is that what her name... I was thinking Acosta was the Christie's girlfriend. That's what I was thinking. That's what her name was. I didn't realize that was the cop's name. I forgot about that. Yeah, sir. Oh well. Oh, yeah. See, then what the hell is her name then? Yeah, what the hell is Christie's girlfriend name then? I forgot about her name then. I don't remember what it is. I don't mind her, though. She's a decent character. She's a decent character. I don't mind her. I just don't remember her name. I don't remember it. I remember Christy. her girlfriend's name? Morel? Okay. That's an interesting name. No wonder I don't remember. That's an interesting name. Okay, so Costa. Okay. Okay. Well, now that I know it's her, yeah, I don't really, I don't get it. I'm just, she is fucking stupid. That's, she's fucking stupid. Because she blames Boyd for, oh, he gets people killed, blah, 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 all this nonsense. It's fucking bullshit. It's like, yeah, but what the fuck do you do? He does not get people killed on purpose. Right? Sometimes you gotta test waters.
Idea, but Acosta's minorly in this episode. We also have Fatima, who finishes her frickin' golem, basically. And I gotta admit, I laughed out loud when I saw this. I was like, what the hell am I looking at right now? I don't know what they're doing with Fatima this season. She's like, just build a mud monster. That's all she's...
I didn't laugh at it. I was just like, okay. Looks interesting. But hey, I mean, if it gives you more strength, I ain't gonna bitch. You're not gonna see me bitching.
There could be a significance to it. I'm sure there is. But I'm kind of waiting for that significance to come to fruition. You know what I mean? When I saw it there, standing there like that, I was just like, that looks like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, But, I don't know, maybe you're supposed to think that. Regardless, I don't really care about Fatima right now. I just really am not interested in what she's doing. I love Fatima, so I hope that her plot can kind of get a little bit more interesting. You guys know I've complained about that this season. I think Fatima and her little golem has just been the most uninteresting storyline of this season so far. But we'll see where this all kind of ends up going. Now, you got Victor on...
I mean, is it the least interesting in with what's going on? Sure. But is it uninteresting? I mean, that's... Me personally, I find it interesting, but that's me. Mainly because she's connected to Smiley, so that's the interesting part about it, is that he's connected with him in some way, shape, or form. So, I'm not gonna knock if she needs something like this particular statue or whatever she made, makes her feel more strength. I'm not gonna really bitch at that. I mean, it's better than you sitting here and crying and moping and shit, you know what I mean? And not really, getting over the shit that happened. I'd rather you make this statue to hopefully get you in a better, situation, on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think. I think. So I mean, it's fine. I mean, I didn't expect it to look amazing. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's a mud statue. You know what I mean? I don't know how good she is at making statues. I would assume not good. Then again, I wouldn't be good either. So really, I'm not gonna try to judge, to be honest. So it looks interesting, I will say. Weird looking, but interesting. I don't know. I don't really have any partake to it. You know what I mean? I just was like, okay, that's what it looks like. Okay. I mean, it's just kind of like, okay. I mean, it's not really, throwing me off or anything. Not really. There's so much weird shit that goes on in this series. Honestly, I'm just accustomed to it. So the fact that it looks weird is kind of like, all right. You know what I mean? It's like whatever to do. I'm a Smiley return. Yeah. Hope there's a point of her mud monster. I'm sure there's gonna be. I'm sure there will be. I can bet on that. I just, maybe in the next 3 episodes, I would assume, hopefully. I would assume. You can't have her focus on something like this and then not have her go anywhere. I mean, that would just be dumb. I'd be like, now I would be irritated if that was the case. If that was the case, I'd be like, okay, that was kind of stupid.
Roof in this one, he ends up kind of standing on the top of the roof, and I was like, what the hell are you doing, Victor? What the hell's going on, you know? Boyd goes up there, and basically Victor explains that there was a person here a long time ago that ended up jumping, from the top of the house and stuff like that. He kind of explains that. Boyd goes up there to make sure he's not trying to do the same thing. And then essentially you got Henry in this one. Now, Henry has a bit of a plot here with the man in yellow, or I guess Sophia. And I thought this was kind of interesting because, he goes like this, this bar. She ends up kind of following him there and stuff. And then basically they end up kind of getting drunk together and kind of, talking with each other and all that. And again, she's just kind of, man in yellow is just, again, torturing these people. He knows that Henry's probably one of the more broken ones right now. So that's kind of what ends up going down. And well, essentially, one thing leads to another, and the man in yellow ends up hurting their finger, right, on some, like, broken glass. And I was kind of thinking to myself, I was like, okay, wait, that's interestingly placed. And yes, that's intentional. They intentionally cut their hand and then put their blood into Henry's alcoholic drink. So, and then Henry ends up drinking it later on. So I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I think there's definitely something happening with what the man in yellow is trying to do with Henry. I'm definitely worried about that because I don't know where that's going. And I feel like Henry... We know, because I know you guys were informing me about it, he is in the episode 8 description, so he's fine till then. So it probably is nothing, but I was a little on edge when I saw that happen, because I was like, oh shoot, what the hell's going on here, So yeah, that was crazy, and then...
I think there's going to be something more to that. Maybe it might not have a quick effect, but maybe it could be like the worms, you know what I mean, that Boyd had, where it will kind of get worse as it goes, you know what I mean? And now that he drank that, with that in there, I think it's gonna, I think it might do something to him. Maybe it might give him a heart attack. Maybe it might, you know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows what it'll do? I'm concerned about that. That's very concerning. I just, that fucker. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I want to strangle that prick. That fucking creature. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I don't trust that. I really do not. Who knows? Maybe the man in blood, maybe it's able to control his blood in a way or some shit like that, where he can, where if somebody drinks it and it's in their system and shit like that, could make him like puke it out, you know what I mean, or some shit which would cause issues or something. Who knows? You know what I mean? I it won't be good. I can tell you that much. It won't be good at all. There's an AC on. I don't know why that's on at all. I don't know why that was on. That was higher. Well, maybe I didn't have it as high during the weekend. Maybe I didn't.
Essentially, you have, let's talk about the big thing. Donna. Okay, so
yeah, that was
I'm going to be honest, folks, this pissed me off. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This absolutely pissed me off. And not for the reason you probably think. Not for the reason that, oh, I love Donna, so how dare they do that? That's fine. No, I mean in a writing sense, it pissed me off. Because last episode, she literally almost died by these frickin', dolls, right? That almost damn near killed her. Episode 4, they set up the idea for dying. This episode, she has what appears to be a heart attack, and she collapses. And you've got Christine, you got Marielle that come over, and, they try to help her out and stuff like that. And I was just like, what the hell are we doing right now? Like, what is happening? Like, why do we keep messing with Donna's life, like, being up in the air? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if you're gonna do a fake out for her, do it once. Don't do it multiple episodes, in a row. And that's kind of what they've been doing with Donna. And again, this episode, she's knocked unconscious for a good while. And I will admit, it did do some good stuff. Like, I liked how Boyd, kind of realized that he needs her. He's kind of going to lose his mind without her because she's one of the only ones that kind of holds everything down with him, you know what I mean? So I like that. And I did like some of the moments where they're trying to help her. Christy kind of gave up. Boyd kind of kept going, which he was right to because, later on in the episode, she does end up, in fact, waking up, which I was like, thank God. But again, I remember my mind, my review brain kind of came in. I was like, what was the point of that? Like, I don't know. I feel like that was kind of just there to be like, oh no, where it's like, yeah, but we already had a oh no with her, like last episode. Like, I don't need to see that again, Now, for a little bit more of an interesting side of the plot, is there a reason that happened? Is there some kind of reason that she had that heart attack? Was that strategically placed at that very moment? Is that something that Man in Yellow potentially, had control of, or somebody else that may have somehow done that to her that's part of From Town or something like that? You never know. I think there's a chance of that being the case for sure. There could be a reason that happened, and I think that's kind of the more interesting element is that maybe the heart attack was, not naturally caused. Maybe it is something that, these monsters somehow had control over and somehow did that. I don't know. Is it a punishment for Donna learning about the dolls? Is that, what that is? I have no idea. A lot of things in this town are a scare tactic, and a lot of the things in this town are kind of there strategically. So it would not shock me whatsoever if that's kind of what it was. Now, let's also talk about one of the nice.
I'm not mad about it. It surprised me because I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? I really didn't. I did not expect that at all. It completely threw me through a loop. I mean, all of a sudden, like, BAM! And then she had a heart attack. Oh, shit! You know what I mean? Like, if anything, it just scared the fuck out of me. That's what you did. And that's what it did. It did a damn good job because it did. It scared the shit out of me. I thought she was dead. I really did. I was like, oh, fuck no. So it did a scare tactic on me. It got me. You know what I mean? So, it scared me. You know what I mean? I was like, oh shit. I was like, no, don't die this way. And then Boyd having the conversation, and then you had hallucination with a father. Frickin' forget his name. Is it Petrie? Or is it? No, is it? I don't know. Anyway. I'm forgetting. Father something. Well, anyway, yeah, the hallucination with him. Which was a nice hallucination. I did like that. That was a good hallucination. It was interesting to see. I did not expect to see him in this episode. So, he kind of pops up randomly here and there, which is interesting. I mean, it's a fine scene, but I'm getting tired of the fake outs a little. I hope they keep her alive for a while. Now after all that, that's iffy. It's iffy on that one. I don't know. I didn't mind it though. It definitely put me. It definitely scared me. I ain't gonna lie. It definitely. It could be for a reason. It could have happened because you shared the information and now she knows. That could be the reason. That very well could have been the reason. But then again, you got to know that she is going through a shit ton of stress, and I don't want to say she might be hitting her limit. You know what I mean? But I think that heart attack could be a sign that she's getting very close. You know what I mean? Like her body can't take all this stress. You know what I mean? That could be the reason. Maybe that's why she had the heart attack. I wouldn't be surprised. That would not surprise me. Because she's through a lot. So I don't think that's some ordinary heart attack. That's why I didn't hate it. Yeah, no, I didn't have a problem with it. That's why. I give it a 10. I loved the episode. It was deep. It was dark. It was a little concerning, especially in that Pacific act. It had my heart going. But, yeah, it was really good. I had a really
moments of the episode that I really liked. You had Julie and you had Sarah that were kind of talking with each other and stuff. They were like painting like the house and stuff like that at Sarah's house, and they were kind of talking about like, you know, family and stuff. And they ended up kind of having like a nice, you know, kind of moment between each other. And I remember kind of just watching that scene, thinking to myself, like, man, like that's cool because, like, you know, again, I love Sarah because I love how far she's come from, you know, where she started to where she's at now. And to get to see her hug Julie is kind of a sight to see. I thought that was really, really cool, and I thought that was a nice little interaction between the two of them. And then, well, you get Father Cautry in this one that's kind of a hallucination for Boyd as, you know, Donna's kind of out. And then Donna ends up waking up. Father Cautry kind of ends up talking to Boyd at the end and kind of tries to talk him out of it, you know what I mean, out of what he's going to do. He ends up taking the frickin' hammer at the end. He ends up walking in. He walks underneath the colony house and basically, you know, busts down that wall that frickin' Jade was talking about. And he busts down the wall to find a secret door behind it. So there was a door behind the wall the entire time, which... yeah, that's going to lead to something big. I can definitely tell, because that's a big, big ending there. So we didn't get any answers really on Jade's trip out in this one, which I expected. I mentioned that in my, you know, kind of predictions video of this episode. I didn't think we would get too far, but I will admit I was shocked to see Boyd kind of take action there at the end and, you know, discover that door at the end. I thought that was a pretty insane way to end the episode. So, yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really, really good. I think overall it was a really fantastic episode. And in general, I think it was a good episode for our characters. I just didn't care about the Donna fake out. I didn't care for that. I felt like that was kind of just like a, why would you do that now? Like, why would you do that after all this stuff? Like, I don't know. There might be a reason for it, so I'm not going to hate on it too much. But I feel like they're kind of toying with the idea of Donna way too much. And I had some people kind of saying they're like, oh, is she done? I'm like, no. She woke up at the end. She'll be fine. But I just, like, I don't know. I don't know. I found it was very stupid to play with the idea of her dying right after you just did an episode where she was about to die. I just found that was a little jarring. So, yeah, aside from that, though, I enjoyed it. I think another thing about this season that I'm kind of just struggling with at the moment is just...
Listen, I was concerned at first when the creature put her down, you know, and was gonna do what the creature was gonna do. But the second you showed me Tabitha, I was like, oh no, she ain't gonna die. My concern went away because it's Tabitha. She ain't gonna let her die. You know what I mean? She's the one that knew about these damn creatures. So the instantly I saw that she was within feet, I was like, oh no, we're good. So that's why it didn't work for me as much. At first it did, but until they showed me Tabitha. And when they showed me Tabitha, I was like, oh, we're good. She'll save the day. And she did. So my worrisome went away. Keeps hitting that town operation some kind of plan with them. Rather than normal anymore. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Something like that.
Fatima, I just don't care about what she's doing. I really want them to get to the point with that. And then again, Acosta, I just find is such a nuisance to the plot. Like, she's not doing a damn thing. So, I don't know. I've got my little nitpicks with this one. I don't think it's perfect. I think it's a good episode, though. I still like it. I give it an 8 out of 10. That's what I'll do for this one. 8 out of 10. Good episode. I just think that right now we're kind of at a point in this season where I want things to kind of start, you know, moving, like getting to the point, because at this time and place in the other 3 seasons, we were moving quick. You know what I mean? This season, we're moving slower, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I think by the time you get to a point where you're faking out Donna 2 weeks in a row, and you're, you know, having mud piles with frickin' Fatima, it's like, okay, it's time to get going here. So I hope that whatever Boyd found is something crucial that we will see next episode. But we will see. We'll find out. So, still a good one, though. 8 out of 10. I liked it.
Wow.
I just didn't love it. That's what I'd say about this one. So, anyway, if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
8 out of 10? Damn. Man, I'm being generous.
Dark valleys, city of concrete. There's rivers blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking dead, dissected every plot twist.
I guess I'm generous.
Gone mad, junkies hit a trick. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. 8 out of 10. Damn. Unfortunately so. Oh, I saw that King Eisenberg. That's funny. 8 out of 10? Damn, man. Oh, I guess I'm being nicer than you. 3 hours ago by Geek Enemy. My boys here. Oh. Oh, yeah. See, what? Okay, see, that's the theory right there. See, the fact that she put her blood. Nah. I'm concerned for him. I'm very concerned for him. We're going back to that "your blood is my blood" theory, or that whole situation. Yeah, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned. I am very concerned for Henry. I'm very, very concerned. That is not good. I am damn concerned. Dan is number one. Very, very concerned. Something bad's going to happen to Henry. Heart attack or something. I don't know what. Or maybe a seizure. Maybe he might have a seizure. Or something. You know what I mean? Something's going to happen, though. Because, it's going back to the boy having the freaking, through his arms and shit. It's going back to that situation, except now you drink the man in yellow's blood, or that it's in the drink. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh man, that's not good. That is really bad. God damn it, fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. I hate that bitch. I hate that bitch. I really do. I hate that bitch so much. Piss me off, man. Oh my god. I really don't want Henry to die. I like this character. I don't want him to get killed by that cunt. That's a terrible way to go. It'll be terrible, man. That means, it's going to destroy Victor, too. That's why I don't want him to die. That's why I don't want him to die. That's going to, that's going to be, jeez. It's not going to be good. I'm concerned. I'm very, very, very concerned. Fucking Mel is the goddamn thumbnail. Fucking Mel. Goddamn Mel. It's all Mel's fault. Is it? Bitch ass bitch. Still enjoyed it. I may be a from simp, though when something bugs me, I don't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, that's fair. Still enjoyed it. Hey, an 8 out of 10 is still good, Dan. Mr. Bays, I didn't have any issue with it. I don't knock your reasoning. I don't knock it at all. I didn't have a problem with it. It completely threw me off guard. I didn't have any issues with really anything, really. The Fathical was a minor thing, but honestly, I still liked it because it was Ella's still kind of trying to understand her situation and kind of giving him a little bit more understanding to a degree, So I didn't mind it 100%. And then everything else was deep. You know what I mean? It was deep, and I liked it. So, like I said, you threw me through a loop with that one. So I give it a perfect 10, but that's me. That is me. I could be being a little generous. I might be, but I enjoyed everything I saw. So 10 out of 10 for Mr. Bates. For episode 6. Again, that's me though. So, remember, I agreed with you on episode 4 though. I gave it a 9.5. So I can go below a 10. But, you know what I mean, if I do have some minor issues. But here, I felt like you kind of resolved some issues, you know, in terms of like finding the door, for instance. You know, he did actually find it, you know, because of that conflict. And that conflict was very interesting, too. And then you also had some other deep situations, too. The conversations with explaining what's happening, like with the dolls and everything like that, that was all crazy, too. Even the part with Jade, you know, you saw the freaking Roger, you know, being dead and shit. That shit was funny as fuck. It was like, yeah! He was fucking screaming and shit. I could almost stop laughing at shit. That shit was funny. His reaction was fucking hysterical. So that shit was funny as fuck. So I didn't have any issues with the episode, me personally. I do agree though. I'm not gonna disagree with leave my Donna alone. You know what I mean? Stop killing my girl. I don't want my girl to die. She's a badass woman, and damn it, you put her life on the line too many times. And I'm getting a little nervous. And maybe that could be on purpose. Maybe you are trying to make me concerned for her life. Well, you're doing a damn good job at it, because I am very concerned. You know, I am very, very concerned. 110%. But I'm staying optimistic. I'm trying to stay optimistic. So, but everything was good. 10 out of 10 for me. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know. I have a theory what if the blood that she puts in this drink actually makes it start acting evil like the monsters, and it really takes over its brain. Oh, that'd be insane. That would be nuts. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen. I really feel bad for him. Really, he'd be suffering every which way. That'd be terrible. I hope every monster can maybe become a threat to the monsters. If that happens, I'll up my rating for this episode. Right? Oh, there you go. There you go. He is the funniest character ever. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's so fucking funny. He's entertaining. So he really is. He really is. So yeah, no, I love the episode. It was good. It was good. So well, I wish I could show you or react to the promo, but unfortunately, the commies they didn't give me no promo. So that's it. So Mr. Bays doesn't have a promo. So unfortunately, I'll be seeing it whenever it does come. I'm trying to send a promo to the chat as soon as we get it already. Oh yeah, that'd be lit. Now these other bozos freaking yakking and smacking about it. So I can't stand it. I appreciate the new sub. Thank you. Much love. So, I'll make it 407 to be completed. Yeah. Oh, right. Grinder of gaming. I saw you commenting in that, or we've been having a kind of a conversation in that one comment section. I forget in the show, but I know you said something about you shouldn't have insulted his fan or whatever. Listen, I'm just gonna say this, all right? Just because I want to say it, all right? There's a lot of things he shouldn't have done either. You know what I mean? So he's got a lot to regret on his end. He's actually got more to regret on his end than I do on mine. And the reason why is because he's the one that escalated everything in the first place. He's the reason why things were said that shouldn't have been said. Alright? So, he should be more sorry than I should be. Because I only go to that extent if tensions push it to that extent. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I said, it's you poking the bear. You know what I mean? It's you poking the bear. You know, you poke the bear. What do you think is going to happen? You know what I mean? If you want to be a dumbass, then that's what you're going to get. You know, you're going to get not great results, and that goes for anybody. You know what I mean? So, you get what you get. That's the situation. So, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. You freaking say shit about me. Well, then guess what? I'm gonna say shit about you. You know what I mean? It's not fucking. It's not rocket science. You know what I mean? So, there's certain things I regret, and there's certain things I don't regret. You know. So I apologize for the really bad things that were said, but in terms of the insults, I don't regret any of that, and I'm not going to. And none of us are going to. Why? Because no apology was given from his Pacific dad. I'll just say that, and he's never going to. So in that respect, he's not going to get one from me. So it's as simple as that. If you got a different opinion on the situation, that's fine. I respect your opinion, but I say look at it from a different perspective. You know what I mean? Look at it from a different perspective. Look at who started it. Because that's how everything got to where it is. You know what I mean? And, so that's the situation right there. Because that does matter. That context matters a crap ton for this situation. You know what I mean? So, because if he would have never escalated it, it would have never got to this extent in the first place. Those insults would have never been said. You know what I mean? So, and we would have never got to that extent. So, like I said, that's why I mainly put the fault on him, because he's the one that pushed us to those boundaries, and why things were said when they shouldn't have been said. So it is what it is. Like I said, be stupid, you get stupid results. So, and if you want to not listen to people when they tell you to shut up and let things go, then then you're gonna see what happens. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You're gonna see what happens when people are pushed to their limits. So, and don't be mad when those people freaking do something that they might have not done. If not pushed to those limits, because remember, you're the dumbass that pushed them to that extent. So you're the blame. It's not that person. The person tried their best to end or resolve it, and you kept pushing it anyway. So that's your fault. That's not their fault. So I figured I'd share that. So because I like I said, I don't like being blamed for shit that's not 100% my fault. You know what I mean? So I don't care for that nonsense. I'm not saying I don't regret some of the things I did. You know what I mean, in terms of actions, but he's the one that escalated it in the first place. So that's the situation. He's basically 85 to 95% of the problem. 15 to 5%. Right. We tried to keep it cool and calm all the way through. He's the one that said otherwise. So it is what it is. You reap what you sow. Nothing more than that. So that's the situation. But yeah. So, can't sure about that. We need to send Boy after his pigeons. Right. You're down to react to some shows. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, I'm fine with you, in you know, talking about the shows and everything like that. You know what I mean? Or being a supporter of me. What's her name? Grinder of gaming. I'm fine with that. Let's just, you know, like I said, I mean, if you want to do it DMs with me, then that's fine. But again, if you're going to create issues or you're going to keep trying to push his side or whatever, like, I don't care about his side. His side don't mean shit. Right? I just want to make that clear. He's been making a lot of lies about how the situation occurred. All right? And if you watch his video, the hour and 22-minute video that he made, he lied about a lot of shit. Right? And I can tell you that for a fact. A lot of my mods can tell you that for a fact. He lied about a lot of shit because he kept changing numbers and shit. He kept making it, you know, he just kept switching things around. He kept saying, "Oh no, this happened, that." No, it didn't. None of that shit happened. You're over projecting it by a long shot, you know. And I hate it when people fucking do that. That, you know, that's why I say he's the main issue. He's the main problem because he'll sit there and make you think that he's the victim when he ain't. He ain't shit. He's the one that created it. You know, he is the one that started it. Okay. He doesn't like to be proven wrong, and that's been proven. That's been proven many times. He didn't like the fact that all of us over here freaking made him look stupid, like a dumbass, and he don't like that. And so then he tried to switch things around to make it look better on his end. It's like, no, that just makes you worse because now you're lying. You know, that doesn't make it better. That makes it worse. It just makes you look like more of an ass. And more of what we're saying is true. You know what I mean? So, no. So, no, I don't regret some of the insults. I don't. And I'm not going to. I don't care what other people think. I don't give a shit. You didn't deal with what I had to deal with for frickin' almost a year. You didn't have to deal with it. I had to. You know? All I tried to do was make him go away. And he didn't get that. He kept coming back and getting worse. So it's like, alright, you're going to feel my wrath. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be nice anymore. Like, I want you gone. So leave. You know? That's all I was asking for him. And he didn't even have the decency to do that. You know? So, not until now. But again, it took a threat. You see? It took a threat of immediate action to get him to do something. And that's sad because it shouldn't have needed that. You know what I mean? It shouldn't have needed us to do that. That's what's sad. You know what I mean? You shouldn't need that. You should have just been the better person, the matured person, and stop when we said stop. You know what I mean? Not keep being an asshole and freaking just keep pushing and pushing. You know? So, like I said, it's mainly on him. 100%. So, and only the idiots only see the one side. And that's their problem. And I don't care what they think. I really don't care. They don't mean nothing to me. I don't know them. So, you know what I mean? So I don't care. If they want to get a different side of the story, you know what I mean? In the legit side of the story, by the way, because I'm not going to feed you bullshit information. I'm going to tell you legit what happened. What the actual numbers were, etc. All the way to the T. I don't have any reason to lie to you. You know what I mean? I have no reason to lie to you. None at all. You know? So, because I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? But it's a dead situation. So, but yeah. Let's give him a monster league said right. Well, yeah, that's the good thing. Now, I just hope it stays that way. You know what I mean? So, I hope it stays that way going forward. So far, so good. Let's just hope it stays that way. My fear is it's not going to. That's what my fear is. So, damn right about that. He lies, and many people would agree with that. You're right. Yeah, he does. He lies a lot to make himself look better. It don't. It makes him look worse. So, but yeah, that's the situation on that. You know, I know a lot of things are going to be spread around. It is what it is. So. Well, yeah, but you know, W One Piece poster. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Again, I get what you're saying. Grind of gaming. I get what you're saying, but again, he's an idiot for bringing him into the situation, and he's the one that threatened my dad. So I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be a nice guy when you do something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be. Like I said, if you think what I'm saying is bad, you should hear what my dad thinks of it. It's a lot worse. So, and I'm not gonna share what he's saying because that's my dad. I'm not gonna do that to him. You know what I mean? But, and do I agree? Kind of do, but again, he's the one that pushed it. You reap what you sow. Simple as that. So, maybe you would have done it differently. Maybe you would have, or maybe you might have done the same thing. You don't know. You really can't 100% say unless if you're in the situation yourself. So, you know what I mean? So that's why, and like I said, if people want to believe one side, that's fine. But here's the thing, there's always two sides to every story. That's the thing. So keep that in mind. Just because one person says it, well, this is what happened, blah, 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 doesn't mean they know everything. So, and like I said, I have more people on my side, you know what I mean, than there is people on his side. And I can tell you that for a fact. So and there's even people that I barely even know, and they're on my side. And I just gave the simple information, and they still were like, no, what he did was wrong. End of story. No buts or questions asked. Inside damn straight. So, there's a group of people that really disagreed with what happened, and if you've ever had issues with people coming on here and saying shit that's right on, well, that's fine. Like I said, here's the thing I say to those group of people. If they want to come on here and cause problems, they're the issue. And guess what? They'll get hidden and they'll get timed out. Because they're not welcome here. You know what I mean? If they want to be stupid and believe that, that's fine. Be stupid and believe that. Believe his nonsense. I promise you he's not as great of a person as you think he is. I can promise you that much. Believe me, I know. I was his friend for a very long time. Okay? I've gotten to know him on a pretty personal level. And I'm going to tell you what. the reason why things escalated like that is because he doesn't learn to shut his big mouth. He learns to just keep on ragging and blagging and keep on going, even after I tell him to shut up and drop it. You know what I mean? He just doesn't learn to shut up. That's his big issue. You know? Or he'll get all worked up about an opinion about a show or something like that. You know? And that's where it got tiring. And it was the same topic over and over and over again. Whether it was Walking Dead, whether it was Spider-Man, whether it was Marvel, whether it was DC, you know what I mean? It was the same nonsense, and it just kept repeating. And that's what it was. And eventually it got tiring. And it just like, okay, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't get worked up this much over shows. I don't let that happen to me because it shows. You can't, you know what I mean? It's like, you can't change anything. So, you know, why lose your shit over it? You know what I mean? And he just doesn't learn to do that. You know? So, that's the simple truth. You know what I mean? He's not worth the energy. He really isn't. All my moms will tell you the same damn thing. They've gotten to know him on a decent level. They'll all tell you the same thing. That he's not worth it. He just ain't worth it. I'm sorry. He took advantage of my parents and didn't pay them back, by the way. And my parents were nice and wholesome all the way through. And there's just a lot of stupid shit he did. And it was disrespectful. And, you know, and that's the situation. You know what I mean? So, and he did that on himself. You know? So, so it is what it is. Like I said, there's a group of people, oh well, like I said, they'll be hidden. I can promise you that. You know? So, their best bet would be to not come on this channel. That'd be their best bet. So, they don't want to be hidden, stay away. The fact that he makes a video that long tells you that he cares too much. Exactly, 100%. I'll be more than happy to hide him a little. Yeah, right. Oh, he has the biggest mouth out of any person I've ever met in life. And I've met a lot of big mouths in over 20 years I've been on this planet. Exactly. Nothing more about is the guy kills himself because I saw screenshots from someone who seems to be very troubled. To be a very troubled person to play, and it's not fun. Well, in that situation, what I say is I hope he gets help. That's what I hope happens. But the blame should not be on me. It should not be. Because that's not fair, nor that is right. Because he used that as an excuse as well to, get me to keep talking to him. You know what I mean? He said, "Oh, I'll end myself if you don't, blah blah blah, whatever." And see, and that pisses me off too because I don't like that. I don't like the fact that you have to fucking be an asshole like that. You know what I mean? For me to communicate or whatever, Let alone do I want to be anywhere near you at that point. You know what I mean? And that's another reason why I pushed away from him too, is because he kept doing that, and I was like, no, get the fuck away from me. I don't want you near me. I don't want you near me. I really don't. You're not good. I'm sorry, but you're not good. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care. Doing that is not good. That's just bad. I don't care what you say. It's bad. I'm sorry, but people don't like that shit. People don't. Your stupid decisions and your stupid actions is why you pushed everybody to their limit. And that's the situation. So, it's just, know. A simple advice I gave him was just, sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. Shut up and let it go. And sometimes you gotta do that. I'm gonna kill this ace. Bro. Goddamn! Jesus Christ. I freaking turned up to 70 and it was 68, and I need to turn back on. Ain't gotta turn on now. Jesus. But, yeah, I don't care for that shit, you know what I mean? So, who do I say that is? Because I don't think anyone in this situation is a bad person, just trouble. Just remember, bro, Reyes gave him an endless amount of chances. Reyes is a very generous guy. Eventually, enough was enough, and he had to stop giving him chances. You can't just keep giving him chances. Is a main one today. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, I know. Well, it's not making any sense because. Oh, I guess the hottest point I guess would be today, or right now, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, I gave him a shit ton of chances. I gave him more than 3 chances. I don't even know how many chances I gave him. I lost count. I'm gonna agree with you. I think I gave him 4 or 5, maybe 6, maybe even more than that. I don't even know. I lost count. I can tell you what, I gave him more than 3. I can tell you that much. And I barely give anybody more than 3. So, like I said, I just, he's just, I don't know what I don't know. I really don't know. He just needs help. That's what he needs. But he's done pissed me off too many times. I can't stand him anymore. He's exhausting, is what he is. He really is. He's exhausting. I can't stand his ridiculousness. You know what I mean? I can't stand it. So. I'm gonna fix it. Oh. Oh, there. Do it. There we go. Just remember, we're in the wrong here. I don't think you know how generous we were with him for a long period of time. He's just butthurt that he isn't in contact with us anymore. Raise the hand. Yeah. Yeah, I really do think that's the issue. And he's gonna say his own opinion or whatever like that. And maybe now he probably did move on. And good for him. I'm not bitching about that whatsoever. I hope he did, because he should have moved on 10 months ago. Or 11 months ago, whatever a month after the situation, he should have moved on. The fact that he dragged it on for this long is a joke, is what it is. It's an absolute joke. And it's sad because it should have never went this long. So, I don't know if it's true or not, but exactly. The more he moves on, the happier everyone is. Right. Exactly. Well, I mean, I can tell you for a fact it is. You know what I mean? Whether you believe us or not, that's on you. But I'm going to tell you for a fact it is. You know what I mean? I mean, if my dad would be willing to come on here, but that's the thing. He's not going to because he doesn't care. He's done with the He's been done with the situation, and he wouldn't have nice things to say. I can tell you that much. But he's gonna just tell you straight up what happened. I mean, that's what he's gonna do, and he's not gonna He's not gonna sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? He's gonna tell you straight flat how he feels. So. You know what I mean? So, regardless if you believe his nonsense, which it is pretty nonsense, or not, that's on you. But I can tell you what, we didn't start the problem. All right, we came in humble and jumble. So he's the one that exploited it. So it is what it is. You can piss off and go away. I don't care. I don't care what happens. I really don't give a shit anymore. So, go off and live your better life, I guess. So, whatever to me. Like I said, just be careful who you believe. Is my thing. So, because I know another friend of his was trying to get both sides of the story, and he got pissed at him because he wanted to hear our side of the story, and he didn't want us or he didn't want him to hear our side of the story. He got pissed and irritated and all that because he was like, "Oh no, there's only one side of the story. It's my side," and that's how he was. So. Cutting and trying to just kind of posting on something. Doesn't that show you how immature he is as well? Well, I don't pay attention to his channel, so. What, are you trying to say that he offed himself? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I kind of find that hard to believe. I'm going to be real with you. Because he did that game too many times. So I'm not saying that I'm not believing you. I'm just, he's done that a lot of times where he would try to say that he's going to do that, but he doesn't do it. It's the point I'm getting at. He's done that a shit ton. So it's kind of hard to take him seriously, if you know what I mean. So I have no idea. Well, and I don't know. I'm not in contact with him, so I really don't care. I mean, I don't care what happens in his life. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I'm not his friend anymore. I don't care. No difference than with his dad. I don't care. I ain't your friend. I don't give a shit what happens. It's your life. What happens is what happens. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can do. I don't care anymore. He made me not care. That's what he did. Saying there's nothing about his life is a problem anymore. Yeah. It's hard for us to believe. We're just hoping he didn't, because I don't want that for anybody. You're right. I mean, you could send it to me in DMs. The thing is, it could be an AI video, though. So I would only believe it so far. So, yeah. I mean, if you want to send it, that's fine. I'm not, I'm going to be real with you. I kind of find it hard to believe. I kind of do. Because it just doesn't seem like he would do that. Not legitly. And he's an idiot if he did do it. It's just stupid. It's fucking stupid. It really is. I mean, you're seriously dying over. That's just. I can't fathom that. That's just. You should have got help. That's. Yeah, you can send it to me. I don't want to say you got my curiosity, but curiosity kills the cat. You got my curiosity. Death is not the answer, it never is. Exactly. And he's not really smart, if that's what he did. Especially when he worked his butt off to get to where he's at. That'd be really stupid to just throw it all away. I mean, that really is. That's just unreal. If that's really the case. Sure. I mean, you can be 100% with me. It's kind of why I showed up, because after I saw that, I was like, alright, well, yeah. I mean, if you want to share it, yeah, that'd be great. Because I do need proof. I mean, I'm not going to take it on a whim, you know what I mean? I just can't, because that's just hearsay to me. You know what I mean? He's done that too many times to where he said he's going to do this or I'm going to do that. Never did any of it. So I just find it kind of hard to believe. Especially if you do it more than 5 times, it just starts to become a joke after that. So. What would I do with that? I mean, share it to my mods. That's what I would do. I'm looking this up myself, so either we're going to find out. Well, that's true, yeah. I mean, if you think I'm going to make a video on this, no. I'm not going to make a video on this. I don't have any reason to. I'm not going to make a stream on it. I'm not going to do that. That's, again, I don't need to. There's no reason to. Alright? This is not a laughing matter. If this legitimately happened, that's not good. That's terrible. I never asked for that to happen. I never wanted that to happen. I just, you know. I have no idea if it's true. Someone just sent it to me and said it's devil worker. That's all I know. Hope it's not true. Yeah, I mean, send it to me. I might be able to see if it's legit or not. It might be. It might not be. I don't know. But I'm not going to know 100% if I don't legitly see it. Yeah, I do want to know. That is some serious stuff you were saying here. If it's true, get on with it. Send it so we can know. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, if you want to DM me or something, or I don't know what you have. I do have your friends and neighbors ready, by the way, Mr. Dean. Does anybody have them on Instagram or anything like that, or know it? Who, you? I mean, I have Instagram. Or are you meaning DM me? I don't have him on Instagram, no. We'll be there in 15 minutes? Look at you just being a scrub. You're just freaking coming on your way just out of random. What the frick is up with that? You said you were going to get out at 6. What the frick? We're doing you friends and me. It's all. Awesome. I'm going to grab some food and then I'll be ready. Alright. Sounds good. I want to watch these last 2 episodes here. I want to be fully caught up here with this show for episode 10. 4. I don't remember you saying 4. I remember you said 6. Or was that next week? Oh, maybe that was next week. Oh, either way. Damn roll. Get your food, Mr. Dan. Hurry up, Mr. Dan. For all we know, it's fake news, so calm down. Alright, well, okay. Are you going to send it or not? Just DM me on Instagram or Discord. depends if Mr. Heisenberg wants to be there for it. I don't know if he does. Yeah, I guess send it to me on DMs or something. Grinder of Gaming, if you want to do that. And that's fine. Cool, we'll be back in food. Or in food. I mean, you always want food. You always want food. You work at a goddamn food restaurant, but yet you still want food. First, then 2 episodes. All right. Found me. All right, so I guess King Heisenberg will be with us then for episode 8 and 9 of Friends and Neighbors. So that will be fun. I haven't eaten since 8 this morning. 8? I haven't eaten at all since last night. So you did better than me. I've had pop. That's about it. On my way into. Alright. I guess I didn't say it, but I'm trying to find it. It was from a Discord server. I thought you said you did say it. You get so much for that. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it was real. It probably wasn't. I wouldn't be surprised if it was fake. I wouldn't be. I find that hard to believe. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I'm gonna pick this up. This is on here. Pretty damn good. I ain't gonna lie about that. Oh, never mind. Okay, one side was easy to get out, the other side not so much. Damn! That shit's on there. That shit. Whew. Yeah, it's on there. I don't. Yeah. That actually hurts my hands. I still talks to him, but that might confirm. Yeah, I know somebody. Let me see. All right. I asked him. I asked the person I know. It's a friend of his. As far as I know, they're still friends. So, I'm not saying that I will get an answer right away. Could be doing something. Hope I'm wrong because I'm tired of talking about it. Some of from. Well, I'm actually going to end this bad boy here. So I'll share whether or not if it's legit or not. When he eventually gets back to me, which who knows when he will. So yeah, no, I gave it a 10 out of 10 for me. I love the episode. I did not have an issue with the episode. I'm kind of just afraid to take it off now, honestly, because it just seems like I am bending it, and I don't want to do that. So I wanted to actually show the. I don't think it's bent. Unless there's an easier way to take this off without putting a lot of pressure on it. I don't know though. See, I'm not sure. I'm real with you. I don't actually know. He put this on, and I don't know how he. Oh. Oh, never mind. I think I finally figured it out. Okay. I actually had to deal with the outer box, so. Now, it's not a bad thing that I'm figuring this out because I need to take this off eventually anyway when I get my other case. So it's probably not a bad thing that I figured this out. This is a little. I tell you what though. Oh, I didn't know I did that. Oh, there we go. Damn, that's really on there. Alright, there we go. that's an issue. These, I don't think it is. No, it doesn't. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Now it's without the case. So yeah, Cosmic Orange. So there we go. Interesting. So yeah, that's the. I want to put this back on. Yeah. Attempted but not successful. Well, in this case, yeah. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. I don't think it is. I'm gonna be real with you, but that's me. I just know him too well. And if he did, well, then I'm not gonna have any words for that. I'll just say that that would be shocking. Is what that would be. So, there we go. So yeah, that's the 17 Pro Max. Without the case, Cosmic Orange, I like it. That's a nice color. Damn, that's on there. I'll tell you what, that is on there. It's a big boy. I'll tell you what. But I like it. So. Alrighty. So, I'm going to end it here. Figured I'd kind of show you without the case being on. You can see eventually when I get my other case, when it eventually comes in, hopefully in the next couple days here, then I'll have that on, which means it won't be as, it'll be a little bit more naked, per se. At least the size will be, anyway. So, it'll be a little bit more thinner, per se. So, so yeah. that will be the case. So, in terms of him making videos, he's also in the military, so that could be another reason. I just figured I'd share that. You know what I mean? He could be getting busy, which could be why he's not doing any videos. That could be another reason for his inactivity. You never know. I think a lot of people forget he's in the military, so. So we gotta put that in perspective. So. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your guys' thoughts, ratings, all that good stuff. And let me know what you guys thought about my new phone, you know, and stuff like that. And of course my Series 11 Apple Watch. So I'm going to kind of show that. Look. Movie. So, but yeah. So anyways, gonna end it here. We're gonna get some food. Me and King Heisenberg. And then we'll come back and do episodes 8 and 9 of Your Friends and Neighbors. We'll get fully caught up here with these final 2 episodes. And then episode 10 will be probably late Friday, this upcoming Friday, for the finale of episode 10 of season 2 of Your Friends and Neighbors. So, you know, we'll be able to do that bad boy, and then that will be it. So, and then yeah, we got a new show that'll be coming up next weekend. So stay tuned for that. We got One Piece grind. So I got my new One Piece poster. And an Avatar grind as well. So, so yeah. So hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Over here signing out. Peace.